So, for the first card, this is Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Risings. We have the Two of Swords. So, it looks like we have a decision to make. So, some of you could be at a point of indecision, and you're trying to make a choice. Which should I choose? Which way should I go? What path should I take? Now, it looks like this decision has come due to something being brought out. Something was exposed. This could be something simple. This could be us finding out about a job opportunity. This could be, finding out about a deception that got revealed. So, this could be many different things, but it looks like, some sort of truth has made its way to us. And so now we have a decision that we have to make based off of that. So the best thing I can advise is to definitely take your time with this choice. And you want to use good reasoning, logic. This is the Moon and Libra card. So, like Libra, we need to weigh things out. We need to weigh the pros and the cons of each decision, each path, each opportunity, whatever this is that you're having to make a choice about. Let's weigh the pros and the cons of each thing. And this can help us to come to a decision, especially if you feel really stuck in that indecision, so maybe some of you might, grab a piece of paper and a pen and, start writing out the pros and the cons of each decision. And, it's pretty easy from there by we want to look at the pros. Which one has more pros? Okay, so for the circumstances, we have the Seven of Coins. So I love this card. This is a card of a harvest coming in. So this is very much a card where we have put a lot of our time, a lot of our energy, a lot of our work into some sort of investment. This could be an emotional investment. This could also be a financial investment. For some of you, you could just be focused on, your finances and improving them. And when am I going to get money? So, it's different for everyone, so for some of you, you might be focused upon love, and some of you, you're definitely focused on your coins and when are they coming, But this is a card of harvest. So this is definitely a card of, you reap what you sow. And we have to, replant. So when we do the replanting, we need to be sowing seeds that are good seeds. That way, on our next harvest, it's even better. So let's always sow those good seeds, the positive ones. And, we have to make sure that we're tending to our crops, so to speak. So whatever this investment is for you, make sure you nurture it. Make sure you take care of it. Okay, so this would be the focus. So this is like the focus of the entire reading. So we have the Six of Swords in the reversed position. Now, this is definitely indicating that there was some sort of situation where there could have been a loss. This could have been a family loss. This could have been a personal loss. This could have been a financial loss. There is some sort of situation where there is sadness and or a loss. And we need to move away from that situation so that we can find our peace. And some of you might be feeling really stuck. Some of you may feel stuck in a negative situation, and maybe you feel like there's no way out, or you just can't see a way out. There's always a way out. Always. Now, this is a card that is very much of the mental realm. So the trick here is we need to make peace with our situation and what we lost or what we're disappointed about, what didn't work out. Let's make peace with it within our mind. And once we make peace with it within our mind, this is when you will start seeing all these obstacles start removing themselves, and then we'll be able to move forward. Now, the clarification cards, I got 2 cards. I got the Star. So this is definitely indicating that some of you could be feeling pretty hopeless about a situation. Maybe there was something that you wanted to work out. Maybe this was a job. Maybe for some of you this was a relationship. It could have been a romantic relationship. It could have been a platonic relationship. You know, maybe this was about a creative endeavor. You know, this could be many different things. For some of you, you know, this will be for just a few of you. This could be health related, because there is very much a possibility of some anxiety and or depression that could be coming up here, especially between these two. Now, that's not going to resonate with all of you, and it's not supposed to, but for those people that it resonates with, they will get their message. Now, this is a card where we are losing hope. We're feeling like the situation is hopeless. Perhaps we were inspired and then suddenly we were no longer inspired. Perhaps some of you have some creative abilities and you're not utilizing them. Maybe you're trying to deny them. Maybe some of you don't even realize you have them. But overall, the general feeling that I'm getting is that some of you feel like you are stuck in a hopeless situation, okay? Now, ultimately, you can't just give up. You can't just say, okay, this is what it is. You know, let me just sit here and deal with it because this is how it's going to be. No, that's not the approach to take. That's not the way to handle it. So don't lose hope, okay? Because things can change and things will change, okay? They're going to change. But I need you guys to hang on. Now, for some of you, okay, now this is just going to be for a very small handful of you guys. But for a few of you, I do feel that some of you could be stuck in a very negative situation. And it could be with someone that could be in a position of authority. They don't have to be. So this could have taken place within work. For some of you, this is something that could be taking place within the home life. This could be a male, could be a father type figure, or a male in general. Doesn't have to necessarily be a male. It's just more times than not, I tend to associate this as the father card and or older male, a person in authority. Now, for these few people, this could be indicating that you could be stuck in this toxic situation, okay? You may be feeling hope, feeling like there's no way out, feeling completely stuck. And this could be someone who could be potentially, for lack of better words, mentally, emotionally abusive, maybe? That's going to resonate with a few of you. It's not meant to resonate with all of you. Now, for the rest of you, this could be indicating that you might be dealing with someone who could be a bit immature, especially when it comes to dealing with people in authority. Sometimes the immaturity can come out because someone is fearing losing power. Now, something I must mention, you know, don't shoot the messenger, but, you know, this can go either way. You could either be dealing with someone like this, or it could be you that's behaving like this, and it's just adding to the problems and making you feel more hopeless. Now, again, that's not going to resonate with all of you. But most of all, when we see this card in the reverse, you know, this is our card where we need to get our things together. We need to take control of our life. But in the reverse, you know, it's like everything's slipping away. We fear losing that control. Or this could be someone in your life that could be a bit controlling, and perhaps maybe you're having a hard time seeing your way out of a certain situation where you feel like someone could be a bit dictatorial and they might be acting a bit immature about how they are handling things. This could be someone who is, just being very impulsive in the way they speak. So not the greatest things can come out, especially when we don't stop to think before we speak. But yeah, so this is definitely either someone that you're dealing with, or it could be your own behavior that could be getting the better of you. But I'm feeling that for the majority of you, that this is an outside circumstance that is just feeding into all of this. And I don't want you guys to lose your hope, because you can get away from this person and you will get out of this situation. And again, this could be a personal situation, this could be a family situation, this could be a work situation, this could be a friendship situation, this could be many different types of situations, but you'll know where it fits for you. But ultimately, it's like we're feeling stuck in a situation with no way out, but there is a way out. And like I said, the way out is whatever that loss or disappointment was, and where we're feeling stuck, we need to make peace with it in our mind. Because when we make peace with it in our mind, then we can move forward. All those things, all those outside, circumstances outside of ourselves that have been blocking us, and for some of you, this could very much be someone who is very domineering, maybe even someone who's being a bit manipulative, you can get away from them. All power comes from within, and therefore it is under our control. And we can very much get away from this situation or this person. Just do your best to have hope, because you're going to get out of the situation. And for the few of you that could be behaving this way and feeding into your own situation, which could be making it harder to get out of, we cannot control anything but ourselves and our own reactions, okay? So that's really the best advice I can give you, is you don't want to try to control everything and everyone and every situation, because the only thing we can truly ever have control over is ourselves, our behavior, our reactions. That's just the facts. Okay, so for the recent past, we have the Six of Coins in the reverse position. So this is what I refer to as the card of charity, but in the reverse position, it's like we may be given an opportunity, an offer of help, but it's like there could be strings attached. Sometimes it could be an offer of some sort of help, but it's like not as much as we need. So that can be super frustrating. This can also indicate that there could have been an estate, a will, or a pension of some sort that could have been distributed in an unethical manner. This could also indicate that perhaps maybe you might have been waiting on a bonus, from work, or, from whatever, you could have been waiting on money. Maybe it was delayed. Maybe it wasn't near as much as you thought it was going to be. Either way, that can be super frustrating. Now, this is the present, the here and the now. So we have the Magician in the reverse position. So this can mean many different things, and this is about the present, the here and the now. So you'll know which scenario fits your situation, okay? Now, this card can indicate an improper use of personal power. So for some of you, this could indicate that perhaps maybe we're being overly emotional because we're out of balance, and we're being super impatient, and maybe we are using our own skills, our own abilities, or even our own personal power improperly. This can indicate manipulation. So yeah, be careful if you guys are trying to manipulate a situation. Now, that's not going to resonate with all of you. It's not supposed to. But the message will be delivered to the right recipient, so to speak. So now, this could also indicate that perhaps maybe you have a set of skills and abilities, and maybe you haven't discovered them yet. Maybe you know what they are, and maybe you're just not utilizing them the proper way. For some of you, this could indicate someone that could be in your life. You know, maybe someone has made an offer, and maybe they want a decision quick. But I'm going to say be careful. Because when I see the Magician in the reverse, this can sometimes indicate someone who is not telling the whole truth and nothing but. Sometimes this is a card of deceit when it's in the reverse. It can be a card of self-deceit, but it can also be a card of deceit from someone else. You know, this can be the con artist, the trickster. So we have to be careful of that type of energy. But again, you know, this can also be a card about our own abilities. And, you know, perhaps maybe you have some sort of plan. And maybe things are, you know, being delayed and not coming together. And this would be because there is something else that we need to deal with. The timing, so to speak, is not right. And it's like there's something else that we need to deal with. And perhaps maybe our judgment is being clouded by impatience. Perhaps our judgment could be clouded due to being emotionally out of balance. See, when we take a step back and we look at things with a fresh perspective, then we can actually see things through a completely different set of eyes sometimes. So, and sometimes that's the very thing that we need, is to take that step back so that we can look at things and be objective, and then we can see, okay, this is what I need to do to get my plan moving the right way.